lyric video or some kind of audio instead of the actual music. What the f? Instead of the actual music.
Aim assist is just so great, bro. Like nowadays in COD, like they took out so much of the skill of aiming with like controller with dynamic aim assist. It's actually like, dude, you don't even have to aim anymore. Like, not even trolling. It's like so easy to shoot nowadays compared to back then.
So this is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a long time on my YouTube channel, but it is very difficult to bring up controller aim assist without just starting a war in the comments. People are so defensive and insecure about this topic on both sides, but I think it's fun to start a discussion on stuff, so I'm going to do it anyways. Controller aim assist has become such a massive topic recently because crossplay is becoming so common in FPS games. I've been playing against controller aim assist on mouse and keyboard for a long time now because Black Ops 3 on PC, which is the big game that blew my channel up, had very strong auto-rotational aim assist. And even though I could only play that game on PC, a lot of the players use controller because of this. And over the years, it has just been increasing in strength so much that now you have professional controller Call of Duty players, some of the best, if not the best, controller players complaining about how strong it is now.
See, man, whenever it's a good player, I have to hit every shot or just die. Mouse and keyboard's hard, dude. Holy. Up close, you have to have perfect aim, bro. Controller, you just get perfect aim for free. It's kind of sad. I think aim is just this should definitely be nerfed in this game.
Now, I wanted to have more clips from other games in this video from like Apex or Halo, but unfortunately, the majority of these are from MW2 because the game just came out and also because the auto-rotational in the game just looks way crazier than any of the other games right now. And that's mostly what I'm going to be talking about in this video is auto-rotational aim assist because that's what I think is what's causing all of this crying and whining from everybody. If you didn't know, auto-rotational aim assist is the aim assist that once you're on a target, it'll pull your aim and follow the enemy. So this isn't auto aim, this isn't the sticky aim, and this isn't bullet magnetism. And this is what causes almost all of the ridiculous kill cams that you see, where it seems like a person is tracking inhumanly. And that's because that's exactly what it is. The AI is helping you to track a person by physically moving your aim while you're on the player to keep your aim on the player. And there's two very big reasons this is so strong now, especially in a game like Warzone 2. The number one being the fact that auto-rotational aim assist has no reaction time. It reacts instantly. So in Warzone 2, the meta is to ADS and hold angles because it's so much slower. So unlike if you are on mouse and keyboard holding an angle, you have to react to a person jumping around a corner. And obviously you can't react instantly. So instead you have to readjust your aim and flick onto that person when you're holding an angle. Whereas auto-rotational, if they walk in front of your aim, it will react instantly for you. That's why in a lot of these kill cams, when you see a controller player holding an angle and a person walks in front of them, their aim starts to track them instantly, but they're not actually shooting their gun because they haven't reacted themselves.
A solid second I've been on a screen for, and he's tracked me perfectly all the way through. How is he getting rotational if he's sitting in a corner?
That half second of not having to react yourself to readjust your aim to be on target in especially heavy SBMM lobbies is such a big deal. And I think this is the number one reason you see so many people complaining about controller aim assist now, especially in Apex where the movement is much, much faster and you can AD strafe almost instantly. Auto-rotational aim assist helps so much to predict those AD strafes, where on mouse and keyboard, that is very difficult. That instant jerky movement change from left to right is so hard to predict yourself. And that's why people like Imperial Hal, one of the professional players for Apex, even though he played on mouse and keyboard, almost his entire Apex career has finally moved over to maining controller.
I have first
fine, bro. I'm on fucking 4-3 classic. Can't beat that shit. Literally aimbot cheating.
Because definitely mouse and keyboard has some advantages over controller in Apex. I think the biggest one being things like long range fights, wingman fights, a lot of the sniper rifle clips, and then the big one that everybody always complains about is moving while looting. But having that advantage of auto-rotational in close range gunfights and not having to worry about hitting a lot of shots just gives so much of an advantage that even he has completely switched over to using controller. The other big reason that I feel like Apex doesn't actually have much of, but now Warzone 2 for sure does, is visibility, especially visual recoil in MW2. The visibility when you get into a fight in Warzone 2 is fucking horrible. It's so bad. It is so hard to see what you're shooting at in the game because there is so much muzzle flash, so much visual recoil, so much dust and debris that gets shot up when you're trying to track somebody that on mouse and keyboard, this makes it really difficult to track people because you can't see what you're shooting at. But on controller, the auto-rotational will help you track through all of this visual noise, and it helps a lot. And this is why it's so difficult to balance controller aim assist against mouse and keyboard, because there's so many different variables where it starts a discussion on whether or not aim assist should work in these situations. Like for example, in Apex, I believe through Bangalore smoke, controller aim assist doesn't work at all, because that would be absolutely ridiculous if you could get aim assist through smoke and just basically wall hack people. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it also doesn't work in Warzone. But unfortunately, what does work in Warzone and Call of Duty in general is getting aim assist through stuns. This was a huge issue in Warzone 1, because when you got stunned in Warzone 1 as a mouse and keyboard player, you were fucked. You lost the round right there. You were done. There was almost no way you could win unless a person jumped in front of your aim and stood still. But in Warzone 1, and now even in MW2 and Warzone 2, you still get auto-rotational aim assist while you're stunned. And that's why you'll see some of these clips where a person gets stunned. They run in front of their aim, most likely because they're trapped, or they think, wow, I just stunned this guy. There's no way he's going to kill me. And they still lose because the auto-rotational sucks onto the player and tracks them. And that's why I'm saying pretty much all of this comes down to the auto-rotational strength. And I think the majority of this started in late MW 2019 when they finally decided to add the aim assist presets. So like the precision and the Black Ops preset and all that stuff. When they added those different presets, like Scump was saying in the beginning of this video, it's almost like they buffed auto-rotational in general with those included. So it used to be where you had to be putting some kind of input into your movement analog stick for auto-rotational to actually work in Call of Duty.
And with this one, you have to be moving your feet in order for this to work. If you're standing completely still, aim assist rotation will literally just not kick in at all. You will only get the slowdown. But if you're moving your feet and you're aiming in the general direction of your target, what will happen is your character model will slightly rotate in the general direction of your target.
So you couldn't just be sitting in the corner, not moving at all for auto-rotational to work. But with the addition of these aim assist presets, they took that out. And now you barely have to be putting any input on either of your analog sticks for auto-rotational to work. It's just become kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'll even have some clips in here where what I see a lot of the time is controller players complain about how strong it is because it'll actually fuck their aim up. There's a clip in here of Unrational where he's trying to run out of a door because he's trapped in a room. And when he tries to run out, the other player jumps through the doorway and his aim assist, his auto-rotational aim assist, like aimbot flicks to this guy jumping and completely fucks him up and he can't run outside the door and it gets him killed.
I hate aim assist so much. You have no idea. Bro, aim assist just got me killed there.
Like the auto rotational is so strong, you can't control it. It'll just do whatever the fuck it wants. So if you're tracking somebody and then another dude walks right in front of you, it'll just prioritize that guy and track him. And most of the time it gets you killed. Like it feels like you have so little of your own input put into it now that it's like, I don't know, it's gotten so stupid now to the point where a lot of these games, instead of reducing or nerfing the aim assist, instead they're going for giving mouse and keyboard aim assist. You guys probably don't even remember, but I used to play this game called Hyperscape a lot, which was a Ubisoft BR. It was actually mad fun, but it died almost instantly on release. It was a super fast-paced, advanced movement, kind of a FPS game. And the aim assist, of course, was very strong on that game to try to compensate for the crazy movement. And instead of reducing the controller aim assist to balance it, they decided to give mouse and keyboard aim assist. To make it even worse, if you keep up with any gaming news, Halo has now decided to do that as well. Halo is notorious for having very strong aim assist. They have auto aim, they have sticky aim, they have auto rotational, and they even have bullet magnetism. And now they have done the same thing, where because Halo is cross-platform, they're trying to balance mouse and keyboard and controller better, so they gave mouse and keyboard aim assist, which is just mind-blowing that that's what we've gone to now.
All right, go. Hand's not even on my mouse. All right, now I'm going to hold my click, so this is what simulates when you're actually, like, in the middle of firing. Look how strong that is.
Or some kind of audio instead of the actual music. What the fuck?
But at the end of the day, it is definitely hard to argue against this being a mouse and keyboard player, especially when I'm mostly a Call of Duty player, because at the end of the day, Call of Duty is a controller game. I mean, it is designed from the ground up to be a casual controller game. So it makes sense that the game's not designed to give mouse and keyboard an advantage. Mouse and keyboard is the vast minority when it comes to the player base for Call of Duty. But at the same time, when you have really good controller players complaining about the strength of aim assist now, you know there's an issue. But yeah, I'd be really interested to see what you guys say. Hopefully the comment section is a little bit more civil than it was on Twitter, because Twitter got really toxic really fast and people just got super defensive and just started spewing shit. But what do you guys think? I see a lot of people still think that mouse and keyboard in FPS games, pretty much any FPS game, have the major advantage overall, even in a game like Call of Duty. Do you think this is true? Do you think it's more balanced between the two inputs now? Do you think mouse and keyboard is actually put at a disadvantage now when it comes to Call of Duty or even Apex? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and please try to keep it as nice as possible. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.